Hello, it's me again. And today we're doing, yes, another haul. Thrift haul, more like flea market haul, but you know, details. Today we took these Target bag. Not the most exciting bag, but indeed it is a bag. So right now we will be unboxing what we found. Let's start. Oh, okay, let's start with something not that big. Here we go. This is pretty cool. This was a pretty cool find. So we found this little flora here. This is obviously a Mattel flora, and I googled it on the way back, and this is sensational flora. So obviously she doesn't come with a stage, but she is like basically complete with everything else. She even has underwear. But she has her original shoes and her original dress, plus her hair and her face is in pretty good condition. I do think one side of the lashes looks better than the other side, but this is a really cool find, and she was only 200 pesos, so that was really good because I feel it, because I always want to buy Winx dolls, but then it's like, oh boy, that's so expensive. But this one was a really nice price, plus she came with her shoes and her clothes. I really like this flora. I think it's so cool that like her hair has like, because you know flora usually has dark hair on the back and light hair in the front. This flora has dark hair in the front and light hair in the back, so it looks really cool. Plus it still has some curls. They're not perfect, but they do look pretty good. And her dress is cute. Not the most, you know, recognizable dress that Flora has ever worn, but it is really cute. Plus it's her complete outfit basically. So yeah, I was pretty excited to find this because I do want Winx Club dolls, and my favorite like Winx Club doll era is probably the Mattel dolls, but the only one I have is Bloom over there. So now we got her a friend. Yay! So there we go. First thing in the haul, I'm gonna put her back there. There we go. Okay, next thing in the haul, I'm just gonna pull it out because it's taking up most of the bag, but then I'm gonna remove it from frame because it's really reflective. We have Reina, or Glitch as like they call her, from Shadow High Series 2. She was 550 pesos, and like she's no longer in stores here. I haven't seen her anywhere in a while, so yeah, this is pretty cool because my mom really wanted her, but we couldn't find her anywhere in stores, so it was pretty cool that we found her in box for a pretty nice, good price, you know. I don't know how much she usually costs, but like I've definitely paid more for Rainbow High dolls in box, so this is pretty cool. I think she has a really pretty face and a really cool outfit. I do like this doll. And obviously the series 2 voices boxes are really cool. We are probably gonna take her out of the box, but I won't do it right now because I want to do it with my mom, because this is basically her doll. So yeah, but she's so pretty, and obviously she's still since she's still in box, she comes with all her stuff, like her phone and phone case and her makeup and stuff. So yeah, really cool doll, super gorgeous face, super gorgeous hair. I love her. But we are gonna move her out because she's really big and reflective right now. But yeah, here we go. We were also hoping to find her, oh my gosh, and we would have been okay with buying her out of box, but you know, I think if it's for a similar price, it's preferable to get things in box not necessarily like old toys, but for like newish releases, you know. Okay, next things. This one's pretty, I don't know. It's not at all, so I'll just show it to you. I was really excited when I saw this. It's a little Lalaloopsy baby bottle. Isn't this so cute? This is Tippy Thumbelina's swan bottle. I don't know if it's like called swan or if it's called swan bottle or something like that, but isn't it so cute? I got so excited when I saw this because well, I guess here's a fun fact about me. Tippy Thumbelina is like basically my favorite Lalaloopsy character, and I own her and her little sister, and I do want to own the Lalaloopsy girl and the baby version, the ones that are like cloth and they come with like their pinky and their little hat. I think they're so cute. So yeah, and usually when I see her listed somewhere, it's usually like without the swan bottle. So I was super happy that I was able to get the swan bottle. Now I just need the actual baby. But see, it's so cute. I'm gonna display it with Tippy and Twisty for now. But yeah, it's so freaking cute. And I don't know if I've already said the price, but it was 50 pesos, which is, I think, pretty nice for like a singular Lalaloopsy pet. And I don't know if like the baby pets are common, but like, or rare, but I think it's pretty good. As I just show you something Lalaloopsy related, I'll show you something else. Ta-ta! Here's a horse. I think her name's like, oh dear. She's fine, don't worry, she's fine. I guess she doesn't have that rate of balance, sorry. Yeah, I think it's because she's lifting one leg, but she's fine, don't worry. So this is a horse. As I was saying before I was interrupted, her name's like Starry Night, and like her whole thing, I think she's supposed to be like a night light or something like that, because she does these. Did it work? Oh, there we go. She does that. It's pretty cool. I did want to get, like, I do really like the Lalaloopsy dolls, but I also like some of the other like spin-off stuff they have, you know, and I really do like the horses and the ponies. So I did want to get one. It wasn't like necessarily right now, but I did like eventually want to get one. And we saw this one and she's so pretty. She's so pretty. And she basically only came with like herself. So yeah, like she's basically complete. And since I didn't know that she glowed when like I first saw her, I didn't mind it, you know. But like, since she does work too, it's a pretty good plus as well. Not like, turn off. Not that I'm gonna use that very often for something, but she's super pretty. I really love like the way Lalaloopsy does like fake hair. It's so cool, I think, in my opinion. Like, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And like she has her little crown and stuff. Plus the wings are also really cool. I think these are like in Lalaloopsy, please don't fall again. In like scale of Lalaloopsy horses, I do think she is pretty big. I think most of them are probably like this size, and there's like babies that are even smaller. So she is pretty big. Oh, there's also like the pets that come with the dolls that are horses, and those ones are like pretty small. I don't think they're as small as the baby ponies, but they are still small, so I do think she's probably like big, but like not as big as like the pony playset you could buy that the littles could ride in. She has like stitching because obviously this is the Lalaloopsy universe, so she has like stitching on her face and stuff, and she has like her wings stitched on too. It's so cute. She also has like a heart there, but you can't see it very well because of the wings, so it's kind of cool that it's there even though you can't see it. The wings are the same, but they do have like moons and stars of them, so that does tell me she was probably meant to be some kind of nightlight. So yeah, I saw that there's two versions of this one. There's a pink one, which is this one, and there's a blue one, and I definitely, if I found the blue one, I definitely would have preferred the pink one, so I'm happy it was her that we found. Now we're about to go into the last thing of our haul. It wasn't a huge haul, but it was a pretty good, nice haul. We've had smallers. Okay, this is the last thing, and this is pretty cool. It's not in the greatest condition, but I was really excited to see like even be semi-complete. So I've actually been looking for like this series for a while, but we just haven't found one that was like in a condition that I wanted or wasn't from a beach line. For some reason the beach lines were weirdly easy to find, but we got a Bratzilla. So this is Jade's door in like their first ever outfits, you know, and it's pretty. Yeah, it is a bit damaged, but it's not like so terrible and peeling that I wouldn't have bought these. Like there is a level of damage that this doll could have that I wouldn't have bought her, but she didn't reach that, and she's to me she looks great. Obviously not the greatest she could look, but like she does look pretty good. Plus if the damage ends up getting too bad, we can always get her like a new dress, like a fashion pack dress or like another one of these dresses. But yeah, plus I was pretty excited about this. She came with her knee pads, and they still have the focus. They still have the elastics, but they are like rotting off, so I do think I might remove them. But yeah, she did come with her knee pads and her shoes, which is pretty exciting because I wouldn't know where to find Bratzilla shoes if I had a complete doll but the shoes. So yeah, and her face looks pretty good in my opinion. Like everything looks like it's still there. She has like a tiny chip on like her eyeliner there and like eyeshadow, but it's not too bad. She does have a bit of a chip on her lips, and her hair is not the greatest, but for like Polly I've seen way worse than Bratzillas, so I still think this was pretty acceptable to buy. Plus I was excited to see like a Bratzilla, like a first like outfit. I don't know if it's like release because I don't want to imply that she's like rarer than she is, but like, you know, the first wave, you know. She is missing her cape, which would be pretty cool to find, the face veil and her hat, but she still looks really complete without them because she has like all of her outfit. Like if she was missing her shoes, she wouldn't look as complete. Plus I feel like maybe we can find the cape and the hat some other time, maybe not the face veil, but you know, I'm willing to try. Actually, now that I think about it, the face veil would probably be pretty easy to make if you know how to sew. And here, look, she has a tattoo there, and it looks like it's in pretty nice condition. So yeah, she was 250 pesos, and I've definitely seen Bratzillas be way more expensive than that. So I was really happy to find her and be able to add her to my collection. I would show you where she would go, but Flora is blocking it. I think I would put her like right here, next to my Monster High and my Once Upon a Zombie over there. So yeah, I'm gonna sit her over there. I don't think it's the greatest choice because it might do something to the dress, and the dress is already not enjoying its life too much. Are you gonna sit? No. Oh, there we go. There she is. Okay. Just imagine that Brina is in the final shot too, okay? So yeah, this was my haul. I do think it's because I think like the last two hauls we've had were smaller than this, but like I think we've had like a really weirdly big haul one time, but to me this feels like a big haul because I feel like usually we don't buy this much, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm always happy to get more Winx dolls, especially with their shoes, and I'm happy to have more Lalaloopsy stuff. Plus, start my Bratzillas collection, yippee! And not to mention this adorable sun bottle again. Plus, I don't know how many times I've said plus, a doll for my mom. So yay! I think we had a good, successful day today, and that makes me happy. But I no longer have anything new to say, so now I will do my outro. I'll just show you this doll again. She's so pretty. Goodbye.